Okay, our next question comes from Jayson Sokalski.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you again for coming on. I'm Jayson Sokalski, the Vice President of the Finance Association. My question for you is, what do you think are the most important qualities and attributes of an individual who manages money? Additionally, what do you look for in a good coworker?
So it's interesting. I do a lot of work on diversity, as Travis said earlier, and people ask me, what's the difference between a man and a woman managing assets? And men are much more short-term focused, and they're much more just like, the trade they want to make today. They are a little bit more concerned about valuation than fundamentals, whereas I find women have a much more long-term focus. We're worried about the fundamentals and less about the valuation. And but those are both good things. And so what we try to make sure we do is that we build diverse teams, because that you put those two together and you're going to get much more robust decision making than you would with each individual on their own, right? And that is true of not just gender, but of all different varieties of diversity. So whether it's educational background, cultural background, gender, any of those things, is you want to make sure that you're building diverse teams, because I think that's going to lead to better decision making ultimately. What I said about earlier is that you have to be really good at taking the emotion out of your decision making. So I've gotten very good at, I can get mad for sure, but I get mad to myself, or I get mad to my boss. He and I have been together for a long time, but I don't openly show that anger with people outside of my office. So because you have to sort of take a step back and say, okay, so I understand that we have this trading error. How did we get there? What are we going to do to fix it? As opposed to, you did what? So, right. And so I think you have to show leadership, calmness in the face of adversity. And I'm not going to say nurturing, but I treat my team as we're all just one team and we're all in it together and we're all working together. I still have the ability to step in and say, today, now I'm the boss. I'm not your friend. I'm your boss now, right? Like, you have to be able to balance those two things. In terms of what I would like in a colleague, is I want somebody who's excited to come to work every day, loves what they do, is passionate, is thinking all the time, is reading, trying to do better. Just people that I just want to surround myself with, I guess, people like me who they don't come to work every day just because they have to, but they really love being here and they love what they do and they have a passion for it. And those are the types of people that you want to be around, because that's what makes the job interesting.